versus Pain Gaming. CT side start here for Heroic, Pain Gaming on the T side, and we've actually missed some damage already. Lux is down to 57.
Yeah, where is old Lux at? Lux is, I don't even know why. Oh, he's right here at ladder. So maybe he took a little bit of a nade, little cheeky nade. Double dually set up to defend. Oh my God, there's four players here.
Look at this trap. Waiting for them around the corners. It's going to be an absolute massacre, but it's nothing yet. Finally, Kicksan chiming in. First blood drawn in favor of Heroic, and Dexter, he's chasing these mid players down. He's trying to cause them a couple of problems. And Pain going to plant that bomb. Try and lock it in, but they cancel the plant, draw on the aggression, and the aggression is offered up by Heroic. It's suddenly only Tessus left in a 1v3 that he will not be able to win here. So bomb plant finally going down. Pain Gaming with a great recovery to this pistol.
Heroic actually screwed that up so bad. They had the perfect setup, but they weren't patient. As soon as they heard utility at the B bomb site, they just assumed it was going to be a massive hit towards the B site and broke up that stack, reduced.
Heroic had given themselves a chance. If they win this round, they will reset the money down to a pretty tough situation for Pain Gaming.
Ooh, good.
Smoke blown open. Kicksan taking two.
Yep, that's a really nice timing on that. Absolutely disgusting. That's a massive fight, and so early in the round, it's 2v5. Kawez is the only one who can really make a play. He's got 100 HP. Snow is very, very low, so Kawez, it's all on you. But the chance of this round coming back into their favor is slim to none.
Slim chickens. Here goes Kawez out through middle. Getting
Timing.
caught by Dexter on a pretty poor timing indeed. And it couldn't have gone better for Heroic.
No, it's a perfect smoke being blown open, everyone ready to fight. I mean, that's similar to the trap they had set up in the pistol round. You just have great odds for that kind of a battle and an unexpected timing. All right, Snow, 50 seconds. And as you mentioned, money's a little bit busted already to the previous round for Pain. It'd still be a very long time to have to save this weapon, but he could probably get away with it, although not anymore. I imagine some of the B players are going to start pushing forward, closing the map, and they want this gun. Stand in for the fight.
Another AK-47. "40 seconds remaining. Pain Gaming gathering their forces around the corner. Dexter going for the first fight. Kawez annihilates him. Now Tess has slightly elevated here on the catwalk, but he's going to need at least one. Probably more than that, if they're going to have a great hold here on the CT side. Tessus is just biding his time. Finally, they come into his crosshair, and he lines up one. Nertz is there to sink two others. And it is looking fantastic now for Heroic as they flip this back comfortably in there. This could be a great event for him to do it if they can start taking some good results. Yep,
and I mean, this is a tough challenge as their first step in these playoffs as well, so a good test. It only gets harder from here.
Well, Shush goes down first, traded by Nertz. Pressure still on by Kawez, who now crosses in behind White Box. He wants to fight. Sees the player hiding behind default, but there's a second close by to Nertz that can help him out. When that smoke going up, he uses it as cover. So he goes out into the open. Bigger Zera goes down. Flash is good, but no sinking kill here from Kawez. Just a sinking feeling inside of the side. It is now a 3v4 for Pain to have to convert, and it is getting worse because Dexter's AWP has rotated over.
Yellow. Lux is in trouble and will not clear. AK picked up, smart play from Kicksan, not progressing any further, realizing the gap had been there for so long. NQZ does spot one, they spot each other, good kill. A victory still far off 1v3, but a bomb plant is lovely to make out of a 2-on-4.
And they step out into the open, Dexter immediately collects that kill, but yeah, bomb plant out of that situation. Montages. Oh, Shush. Step above them. Dexter chiming in. This is a return to the weapons for Pain Gaming. A little bold from Shush to stay out there. Maybe wasn't expecting him to be underneath him already.
He's played this B-bomb side pretty bold, though, throughout this half. We've got a couple of times where he's had those solo pushes, and now you've given the space over. Now you've made it easier for the AWP to pick into the B-bomb side. Thankfully, Dexter was here right behind Nertz to close the gap. Big U Zera feels stuck. I mean, waiting for his teammate to join up with him.
I know, he does have utility, right? He has a smoke and a molly alongside an edgy grenade.
He desperately wishes Lux had a flashbang.
That would be a perfect piece of utility to have right now. Maybe there's one on the stairs that was dropped, but hasn't been picked up. They're going to have to play without it. And here they come into Dexter. That smoke could save them. That could save the round here for Pain Gaming. Oh, close for Dexter to nearly take that kill down through the smoke. They're going to get into the bomb side. Big Azera Up on top of that smoke.
Look how aggressive he's being as well. Every time he heard an op shot, he made a next aggressive play. They step forward to double boxes, and then an op shot from Dexter, and then a jump up on top to try and provide some cover. They're having a really tough time finding comfort to get this bomb planted.
Yeah, I don't think that comfort is going to come. Now the CT smoke's coming. You've just got to take the risk and put one player out of commission. And oh, it's a fake plant to draw them into the peak. That evens the numbers out with that shot from bigozera. They have to stick to the plant, so they will. They'll put that bomb down on default, and Heroic once again asked to retake. Dexter's down. Follow-up was close from Lux, but it's Kixan looking to save his squad. In-game leader moves up to generators, and his health will dwindle at the hand of...
to the A-bomb site, can lean more towards middle, can lean more towards the B side of the map. It's only Shush here at the moment. He just deploys the smoke. He'll need a teammate back.
Yeah, Shush is a reliable anchor, though. If you want your ship to stay in place...
They've got a molly for this as well.
Hire Shush.
I mean, this is what people consider one of the most underrated anchors. So if he can deliver here, nice flashbang though, perfect utility work. Yeah.
Not much you can do about that. No matter how good you are, utility just cancels you out of that round. So Shush is out of there.
They need to just save,
and they have to. Yeah. There's nowhere to go with this. You're not getting back into the round. Nerds is maybe a little committed at the moment, so he's just going to hang around. But he should find an evacuation point at some point. And that is going to allow Pain up to 4 rounds, and this is becoming a competitive first half. As mentioned earlier, a few rounds ago, I felt like Heroic were in a lot of control of this game, but that bigozera recovery round where he just kept moving forward on the AWP of Dexter on B, then closes out in the 1v1 against Kixan, from that point onwards, it's been the turning point of the half.
Yeah, they're right back in it now. Still plenty of money on the...
Lost a 5v4 in the previous round, now they've got to win a 4v5. Tessa's down low, 33 HP.
I'm really confused about that opening.
What confuses you, Jason?
It was just so slow and like delayed late.
Yeah.
I think part of it too is we saw Shush do that a couple of times. That was nerds. So maybe that communication, like, hey, I've already done that push like 3 times. Like they might be looking for it. They're probably aware of the possibility.
Yeah. Felt like that was maybe missed, and now Shush gives away his life by peering over the wood, feeling desperate for information, maybe even a trade kill, but ends up getting punished. And that B bomb site is wide open for the taking if they're able to remove the AWP of Dexter, but that's easier said than done a lot of the time. His 10-4's had a hot start, but he's got to worry about middle too.
Yeah, and again, it's like you have 2 players stacked over at the A bomb site, and it's like, I get it, that's very strong, but this is leaving Dexter in an impossible scenario. So going to step forward with the flashbang. There's the utility.
Is so good from Pain.
He's got a counter molly if he wants to use it to slow him down, but he wants the first shot.
Yeah, hits it, nails it, goes back again, but couldn't quite get the second. And now you're looking at your chances shrink to near 0. They'll nade the bomb planter, they'll do damage to bigozera, but they couldn't take him out on the first time of asking. Second time, though, they'll get their reward. And now it's NQZ at the double stack going down to Kixan, and suddenly just Lux. And he's elevated. He drops down behind that smoke. Tessa's looking for it. Oh, Lux, yeah, both of them. But not at my wedding. I think I might get divorced the same day if I do that.
Probably would, yeah.
Well, let us know if you've done that, guys, by following Fisher on social media. Tessa's boosted up. Having a look down, and maybe there's a chance of snow. Yep. Tessa's ain't happy about that. Melts it away, and now with 1:07 left, there's still a lot of time for Pain to stay composed. Now, they have been really good at executes. Getting into the bomb sites hasn't been a problem for Pain. Last round was just a post-plant situation.
Tons of utility.
Oh, Kixan at that Molotov.
Yeah, but he's through. He's through. Oh, this is a beastly play. This is an amazing play. If that smoke stays up a little bit longer. Ooh, it looked like Lux was even prepared for the possibility, but Kixan wins out 3-on-3.
Yeah, this is now a little bit difficult for Heroic as that bomb goes down. Kixan stuck it short so low. bigozera fighting in towards elevator. Big kill coming in. Kixan, oh, be aware that they could come into that B bomb side, but instead, they're fighting CT, and bigozera gets back in behind, protected by his teammates, protected by his brothers. NQZ stepping up in from CT spawn. It's actually Heroic staying ahead with the headshots, though, and Snow is now detected inside of the B site. So Heroic likely calling, guys, A's clear, let's go back there, and Nerves will cut the rotation off. And
it should be way closer than it is. First gun round would be lovely, just due to how close the rounds were in the first half, the amount of rounds that Heroic had to recover. Snow gets chunked down to 37, double nade into his position, flashbang up, kicks in, already on the stairs, they can't trade it. What a spray down from Lux, and that allows Snow to activate even with low HP. That's a damn fine defense.
That is beautiful. That's warrants the classic defense chance. Nertz left alone, 1v5. He'll prevent the clean sheet, but I don't think he's going to get any closer to even thinking about this. So a few steps back into spawn, and he'll save that AK over.
Yeah, he's kind of just like, please hunt me. I know you don't have a lot of money. I would love to take a couple more rifles away from you.
That would be great.
Yeah.
You thought about it yet?
I didn't. Spirit Animals.
A little bit of KiXan on the left side of the smoke. Bigazera, spots him out. Wins the first fight here for Ping Gaming.
This reaction coming in a little bit later. Lux at an off angle, out in the open, can't win the battle. He's got a second one. NQZ ready for the fight, but forced off the angle. Oh, good defensive Molotov, but one player's beat it. That's Tess's. If he gets this kill inside the B bomb site, there's pressure coming up the stairs. That's Shush. Oh, so well done, but the bomb's coming in late. It's on Dexter, and now he's blocked off by a team's Molotov. Good Chuck. That's a heroic bomb throw.
Hell yeah, it is. Bomb goes down in the site. Heroic bomb throw into a heroic round win, possibly. As Tesses and Shu stand together. Tesses took initial nade damage at the start of the round. He is now burning down to 24 health. Shush plays from quad. Tesses from the double stack. And Payne come back into this final fight. Peek out from Shush. Second kill of the round, and he knocked.
They just have no mistakes to give up at the moment.
Tesses at the front of this slow push from Heroic, and now he's spotted, gets in that fight, and Tesses close to a grenade will finish off the job, but it's actually Dexter who will come in on the follow-up, and Nertz to close out Bigazera. So 2 kills opened up here for Heroic. They are just 3 away from collecting victory here in the map pick of Payne Gaming, and doing it in a substantial fashion. This is going to be 13-5, Jason.
Yeah.
We were expecting a much closer game, I think, today than what we're being presented with.
So maybe it's a slow start for Payne. Maybe they wake up on the second map. Regardless, Heroic looking solid. KiXan's got 19 kills leading the way for this team, too. Nertz at 17. I mean, obviously, Nertz is a player going to expect to provide those kinds of numbers. KiXan is that little cherry on top that's helping this turn dominant. Deep utility into the A bomb site. NQZ well committed. They will clear him. Tessis drops him. Look at the HP. Look how low on health some of the Heroic players are. Payne just inches away from completing some of these kills, but it won't matter. 13-5 victory for Heroic.
Yeah, Heroic coming out with a statement performance in this opening map. Payne Gaming's map pick comes to a crashing halt, and Heroic are up looking strong. Snow will do his best. One set of Julius here for Payne CT side. And they're going to go quite quickly into lower tunnels here. Cowboys at the front of the attack, and Heroic players grouped up in the upper tunnel. It's 3 of them, in fact, and they're going to come down towards Cowboys. He's made the right decision to stay passive and not force the issue. Let them come to him. He gets one out of it, and he's able to trade, but he goes down to KiXan. Tesses follows up, and it's chaos in middle, but Heroic stand on top of these fights.
Now they got to be careful, though. Bigazera lurking inside that smoke. Didn't sense like he had any kind of a timing, so going to back away and not push forward. Dexter looking for his mid push. 1 up on Catwalk, 1 in B tunnel. So Heroic content to be pretty centralized and look for any kind of follow-up play out of Payne. Bigazera considering it, but holding himself back at the moment. Oh, the timing.
Timing indeed. Bigazera going back, just sees enough of KiXan, but ends up kicking his ass because that shot is ridiculous from KiXan. Snow left alone, 1v3, 45 seconds remaining, and a lot of noise from KiXan being sent over towards A, but the bomb is in fact going to be, and KiXan's just drawing the attention completely of Snow away, and he'll deal in this non-important fight.
He's got a good idea of what's happening. He's thinking maybe the fight's going to come from the mid doors, but the B bomb site's been overrun. So yeah, pissed around Heroic. They get a nice start, and all down to just that, as you mentioned, that brawl, just that one battle in middle. Look at all the X's that are in there. Every fight took place around Xbox, and that pretty much dictated the entire round. Snow's been spotted. One headshot is his. Kixon coming in late. Snow's going to try and pick up the pace, but he's got no kit. It's a full 10 seconds.
Dude, he can win this. Suddenly, Snow strikes into action. Second headshot in. Bomb isn't exactly planted comfortably here for Kixon to deal with. And it's just the 10-second stick. He's got it all the way. 3 seconds on it. Comes off, hits the headshot, and there's time. He's got it. Snow out of nowhere with the most ridiculous recovery to this round. He's going to stick it all the way. And this young man, he's got game. You could get a nice little recovery going here. Heroic. Long flight out. Nerds down early. Follow-up kill from Tessus. Needed to come in. That trade needed to be found. Tessus is the man to gather it. Snow's in the pit, though. Will they check him? They are very aware of the possibility.
Look at Biggie Zera, though. Timing is everything, because Dexter's watching middle, but Biggie Zera's going to slide behind him at long. Oh, he's being so bold.
Oh, Biggie Zera. Catches the bomb carrier. Activates now. Another problem for Heroic to worry about. They can't focus on Snow in the pit any longer. And, well, Kixan does a decent job to get away with that kill on Biggie Zera.
NQZ's missing some shots right now. There was an op shot that just rang out that he would have loved to have landed. There's the one on Dexter over in Cave, and actually Snow can take down Kixan quite nice as that smoke.
I feel like Nuke is the map in the pool in modern Counter-Strike that's had the most huge streaks on it. You remember the Astralis one originally? Most recently, I think G2 has had the more famous streak.
Yep.
Now as Nerds going 1 for 1, blow for blow to kick off this round 5.
It's a good find. The M4 salvaged by Nerds. And Heroic want to readjust on the map. Mid-round smoke heading out towards double doors. And Heroic's going to try and hit this B bomb site on a timing. They want that mid-smoke to make Pain's defense think catwalk is the point of attack.
Snow drifting back into B.
And they just flash cleared middle. That was Lux with the peak. However, the other 3 players outside of Snow are sticking over at the A bomb site. They're going to start shifting now, but it's too late. Oh, but it doesn't even matter. Who needs to rotate at all? Walk. Big Uzera can read in the middle of the map.
Cowway is up on top of blue, ready to go. Shush about to come around that corner, and oh, Cowways, it's not good. They baited you out. They completely hung you out to dry. Kixan coming in. Follow-up peek, this time punished by Dexter, who gets his first kill of Dust 2 locked in. 30 seconds remaining. Big Azera worried about the short play, but also long. He has to try and defend it from an awkward position here. Climbs up, head spotted, and head knocked off by Nerds.
Beautiful round from Heroic. Obviously helps. They get that kill on Cowways pretty clean. That could have easily have been 2 players falling to that kind of a boost. And then once again, like we see so many times on Dust 2, that A defense doesn't really have any ground to stand on. Catwalk is mollied and smoked off. They'd already lost control of it. Big Uzera was walking. It's mostly where the most recent sound has come from. This mid to B smoke.
Limited time, though, for Heroic as we now hit the 25-second mark. That second cross smoke is thrown out towards CT. It's about to be disrupted, though. Grenade goes in, blasted open, and reveals the crosshairs of many opponents. So Cowlis gets that first kill. Damage helped out by Big Azera, but he charges through it, fixated on the B hill. But with 10 seconds left, all the essential kills for Heroic come in at the exact same time. That is a massive turnaround in the dying embers of the round from Heroic.
Where do they all come from? One's back mid. That's the long flank pushing forward. The B bomb site defender. One must have tried to push to the CT smoke as well. Oof.
That's why.
That's a tough way to go out with 10 seconds remaining and all 4 kills just go against you instantaneously.
All right, so 5 in a row for Pain Gaming into the second round in a row here for Heroic. They're starting to get back into the beginning of Dust 2.
Now they got one more buy to break through, right?
Yeah, but they're certainly on the right pathway.
Yeah, Big Azure will keep this. It'll be a buy-up of rifles around it for Pain. It's not going to be pretty, but they'll be able to battle heading into round 8. No, I think their money's just on the edge of where you either have like a buy that's right on the line. Oh, hold on. Nice push into lower. Nertz was the only one there. Everyone else out towards long. I don't think he got enough information for them to be super confident, but now we have a chance. I think they were at a position where you either buy and you're right on the edge, or you save this round and you get, you know, a much, much stronger buy. They're going to get about $2,000 after this round is over.
And they might just win it here.
They might just win here.
because they've got multiple players in the right side of the map at the moment.
There's so much utility, though, for Heroic.
They're not using it right now because they're going contact. All right, that first fight coming in. Finally, utility will reign in. Shush has got the kill on Cowes. Realistically, if there's anything going to happen in this round, it has to be off the back of Big Uzera. And he's got that M4, and he's now in the ground. So cancel that, scratch that. Next round is exactly where Pain will do their better work. But this is going to be a third round in a row for Heroic. They get the expected result out of this round despite losing the first player.
It's not bad at all either from Pain's side of things. Again, you didn't invest a whole lot, just this MP9 and armor, but you got an AK-47 out of it, so be happy about that one. Yeah, Heroic, I mean, obviously happy they used all that utility towards the end. Just a quick jiggle up the ramp, and he's like, oh, okay, I see one Gandalf in the corner, one in the bomb site. Yep, let's deploy the nades. Let's make this easy. And nothing Pain could do to stop it. So they are right back in this game, 3-5. Within striking distance.
It was time to go to bed.
Jesus, what a year that must have been.
Yeah, it was depressing.
All right, well, one's out. Nurse is out at blue box. He had to put out and extinguish a Molotov, but he's sitting in front of it. Oh, nice flashbang. Oh, I can't believe he didn't hide. Still waiting for the follow-up peek. Here's the bullets coming out. Oh, he's waited for that, and he's got it. Takes tons of damage. A dink, and he knows there's at least 2 more at the A bomb site. That's a phenomenal find. ENCE's, I think he's even going to force back this little mini aggression. So all the victories across the map towards Heroic. Stalling out the B push, finding a pick at A.
Yeah, microaggressions everywhere. And QZ holds for the swing, nails that shot on Kickstand, and he's had enough. He'll drop back, change his position. And Tess says, oh, it's impossible. It really was impossible for him to be able to flick down that quick to stop Snow. So that kill comes back in for Pain. Missed shot from NQZ, but Shush is being peppered as he crosses. And now he's so low that he can't stand in that fire, so the bomb carrier for Heroic is in a lot of trouble.
It's all on Dexter. Dexter's the one. There's 42 seconds for Dexter to work, and the AK's kind of just got to try and play off of him. Support him in whatever way they can. Shush needs to find a way to work up some courage and get into the bomb site so he can get this bomb planted during the stretch so you can actually put some pressure on the defense to peek and fight.
Yeah, no plan yet. 3 players pushing him from short. Shush could go down to just a random jump shot, and that's exactly what will happen. His low HP is the bane of Heroic's existence. Just still being a nuisance, causing a couple of problems for them, but they're going up short side here, Heroic. They don't have split potential for A. They don't have anybody at long side, so it's all short.
They're hoping that mid to B smoke stalls out that third defender, Big Uzera, for a long time as this comes in. And then this time, attacking into the Opera, they've got plenty of flashbangs to work with. Plenty of flashbangs to string to allow them to turn into the bomb site. All depends on where Big Uzera's attention is going to be when the trigger is pulled.
Well, he's coming back now because that mid to B smoke is gone and a execute coming in, but they're ducking out. They're going back through middle, and now they're coming past Big Uzera, but it's dry. It's an open fight, and they're caught in a sandwich of players on the CT side of things. And it's a sea of blue in the kill feed because Pain Gaming have just dominated the side of Heroic. With 20 seconds left, there is nowhere to go here other than perhaps the A bomb site. And that's where Shush has now set his sights. But NQZ is waiting. We talked about some crucial misses. He can't miss now. Nails the shot. Shush goes down. Dexter left with 10 seconds.
Bomb dropped as well. This one's over. It's done. He's going to try and save this AWP. That's a crazy bold call to make for Heroic to drop off that catwalk hit and try and do a mid to B split with no smoke. Be perfect right out of the gate once you have rifles in hand. Well, Shush has got him started out nice. That's Snow, who is doing a little heat check, it looks like, a duel through the B tunnel. And with only a USP, Nertz is happy to kind of take the risk to push up, and that's an AK-47 that can get recovered in a very talented player's hands. Excuse me, it's a Galil. It's a Galil that's recovered. Shush, do you have another dig in you?
Ooh, it's long and labored, but it's not a kill at the end of the day for NQZ.
Heroic's so convinced that this isn't going to be a B finish. There's still time for Pain to adjust back. Oh, he needs this kill, and he's got it. That's a big find. And you still have NQZ on the map, who's got no health. Unfortunately, they have no way to get back to the B bomb site. He's been spotted. That's Lux with the bomb, but Nertz with low HP can't commit to the fight either. This is still winnable for Pain. This is still very winnable.
They gotta get into the site. Smokes are still up, making things a lot more comfortable here for Pain Gaming, and a re-smoke going down towards those double doors.
I think they have another smoke inside the bomb site on Lux also, and he might just chuck that out. Yeah, a little bit early right now, but why not? You have an HE grenade back platform as well. Heroic's going to give this a shot, but this is going to be so tough.
Yeah, Lux under the window. That's going to be a real difficult position to clear out with just the USP, man.
They got 7 seconds.
You got to wait on the rest of the weapons coming in. It's difficult, but it's still not impossible. And that kill comes in. Dexter follows up. NQZ with limited time. There's a defuse happening, and he can't stop it.
Pain's shuffled back and forth a couple of times. And they will end with 3 players coming out mid.
Yeah, but how long does Nerds want to stay committed to this? He looks back into the B-bomb site. He's in there now, so they no longer have that Tower of Terror. Instead, it's Shush coming out with a peek first. It's Bigazera that goes down. Nerds and Dexter stepping up between each other, and at least some effective enough trading from Pain Gaming to keep this one within touching distance. The bomb being dropped is a huge issue, and Kixan, he's just going to watch that. So the only 2 remaining players are Pain. How about go through the safer avenue, one you can actually recover the round.
Bang.
NQZ starts things off well with his AWP. It's not a pretty purchase here for Pain Gaming, but it could be effective, especially with an opener.
Well, that's why you purchase it in a situation like this, because Dexter didn't expect that whatsoever. Never thought there would be an AWP on the other side of the map. I didn't either, to be honest with you, and I got access to the money. Deep nade. But now it's a problem. There's also an AK-47 on Snow.
Oh, this is a good setup, though. 2 rifles. As long as they have their rifles out, it should be rather comfortable. And yeah, that grenade has softened up plenty of players.
They're playing double pit. Oh, Tesses, he holds the line. That buys kicks in time, and now it forces Pain away.
Yeah, they know there's 2 rifles around that corner. You don't want to go into that fight. So they're going to go and try and find a different avenue of approach. They still have the AK up, still have the AWP in play. A chance still for Pain Gaming lies within this round, but with 55 seconds left, they're going to be making their way up short. 2 players on either bomb site for Heroic. They're in a 2-2 split. So it's just a choice for Pain. Where do you want to finish? And they're going to go for the A site. And Kixan's low.
Yeah, he's very low.
So this is actually the better site to hit. If you could take Kixan down quickly with even one of the weaker guns with his Deagle, you can open up a great opportunity to get into that bomb site and play for the round win here.
There's the noise. Tessus hears it, turns. Oh, good shot from Kixan. Takes attention away from Long. Third map is Nuke. Indeed.
Indeed. Heroic don't want to have to need it. And Tessus taking the first kill of round 20. Cowboys goes down at long. You have got a little bit more presence, worried about the possibility of breaking through those mid doors, and that's Dexter's job to address that problem. Pain Gaming have to play with a 4v5 and a very clean 4v5, as there was no trade at all for onto Tessus. So here goes Bigazera. Short might get spotted here by Kixan, who's ready to deploy that molly as soon as he sees anybody coming in screen. And spotted. Utility deployed. That'll hold Pain back, and starting to see where they want to finish here. There's got a lot of utility still to play with Pain, so lots of options because of that. And now they've got short.
Well, they're stuck for the moment behind this smoke. Or are they? Just going to execute right through it. Don't want to wait for the timing. Counter utility doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, here's Kixan ready to go. Flashes are up. Dexter delivers through the smoke. Bigazera gone. 20 seconds, that's all that's left in this clock. And oh, Dexter, he's stopping this. He's not allowing Pain to take a step closer to the bomb site. Short is closed. 9 rounds for Heroic. And Pain will have to fight another day to get 12 rounds on the board.
They'd love to take this op away, but you don't want to lose too many weapons. You want to be a little bit careful. They are pushing behind. No scope from NQZ. And now they've been taught a lesson, and they...
Once again, there's a player actually committed to watching for this mid-push. Bigazera dinked and now dead. Shush does incredibly well to stop Bigazera from finding any sort of foothold through mid.
Yeah, he never expected that. He thought he was going to get into that cubby for free. And now you have a double long setup as well.
Well, the AWP now freed up to watch it. Oh, timing to look away, but at least you still have the rifle out to the corner, but it would have been far more deadly if the AWP was watching this. Now it's on Tessus. to try and stop as many players as he can. They round that corner, he gets nothing. And now Dexter is forced to try and battle against 3. First kill's good. Sees the second coming, and that flash is ineffective. Follow-up, he turns away. He comes back to the angle again, and they're trying to apply so much pressure to him, but they don't feel good about this. Maybe a run boost around that corner. Nice shot from Dexter, and he gets away.
Oh, this push, maybe not necessary. Snow finds one. That's Shush in middle. It's going to bring Nertz over with an AWP. And now I think Snow realizes he's also not in the bomb site. Problem at the moment is Pain is split. One player out at long, one player elsewhere. Bomb is picked up, 15 seconds. You can go nowhere. This round's done.
Yeah, it's over. And they got stalled out. So first kill's great from Shush. Then Dexter just nailing 2 after Tessa's unable to get anything from his rifle. And that's a 10th round for Heroic. Still in this fight. Still have their sights set on a 2-0 victory over Pain Gaming today.
Yeah, a little bit crazy at the moment. It feels like Pain really solid rounds when they were just grouped up and called an exit.
Search for map point. They've been getting openers
Nertz,
time and time again.
Don't get caught, Nertz. Oh,
and Nertz is about to get spotted. NQZ creeps on up. Now surely kicks and gets traded out. He gets 1, but should be a trade coming up, and it is. 1 for 1, they'll go. And Pain Gaming finally getting an opening kill, staying ahead on the player count, but they come into Shush, and Shush gets quick scope by NQZ. He gets them back in this fight, and he's sprinting out into the B bomb site. They may have come back all the way, but they might not be able to find the all-important round of 12.
And I honestly, this sounds so sad. I think they might have to save. Like, they're going to go look for at least 1 kill, but look at the money. Tessus has 100.
Dude, they have to.
750, Shush 450. You lose any of these weapons, it hurts. It hurts a lot. Oh, good win.
Does that bait them into it? No, because there's just such limited time as well already. You're at the 20-second mark. There'd be so many motions you'd have to go through.
I almost think it's kind of sad they didn't go for that at all. 2v2 with 27 seconds left still. Like, there's still plenty of time to make that work. You got 2 flashes, 2 smokes. Yeah, I think more than anything, the consequences of losing it are what held them back. Not that it wasn't winnable or anything along those lines. Just didn't want to take the risk, but that allows Pain to get up to 12.
Well, the difference is Pain Gaming get an opening kill, and they're able.
Kixon's not going to show his boosts, but he's going to be hesitant to drop off it.
So it comes down to the 2 A players.
And it goes right at Dexter with an AWP. And there's not a lot of, there's what, 3 flashes?
And there's even a late player coming long. So this really is all on Dexter. This AWP primes itself with 25 seconds left. It could make the difference, but it's down immediately. That might be it now. Pain Gaming looking to try and close out Dust 2. Shot from Calwes. Tess's going down, and that is it. That is going to be the Brazilians bouncing right back into the series, taking this to a 3rd map. Nuke lies in wait. And Heroic, what a comeback it was. But they fail at the final hurdle.
Yeah, but I mean, I think of it this way too. What if you didn't lose that 3v1 in the pistol in the first half? What if you didn't lose the 3v1 in the pistol in the second half? Like, this should be a 2-0. And 1, everyone's in a good spot. Oh wait, everyone's dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Upper rush. Here we go.
Fast, and it's a good opening kill from Shush. The Gazera, who was the bane of their existence in the previous pistol round, is now down and out. It's Calwes and NQZ to come back into this. Heroic aren't going to lose this pistol round.
No, I think this might have been like something with Saw and Kixon where they were just like, you know what? Let's take all agency away from the players. Let's call it upper rush, get him into the bomb site.
Are we ever going to see a different T-pistol on Nuke? It feels like every team's just doing this straight up A rush now.
It's really effective right now. Obviously, I know everyone, CS2 Glocks feel like they big Zera's retreat. Heroic's going to complete the wall outside. We'll see how many they send over to cross. You mentioned Tess's. He'll turn into the designated utility chucker and a lurk in some kind of a position. 1 outside left on the roof. Nobody crossing towards secret. They just want to show the danger of it.
Big Azera taking Dexter down. Second peek is Snow. And Big Azera's there with him. NQZ from the back of the bomb site nails the shot he needs. And it's now just Nertz retreating from the side. So Heroic this time finally handed out a big old L.
Yeah, they make no progress on that hit. Big Azera just grabbing the off angle towards Squeak Door. And some easy frags for him. So Nertz is going to hang on to the AK-47 for 30 seconds. Another buy in the next round for Heroic, but a good first stop from Pain. Don't even really lose a whole lot. Just an MP9 and an M4, and that can be salvaged easily.
Lux is Creeping ever closer to NERDS, so it doesn't look like anything. Oh, after the time. Yep.
Oh, that's brutal.
Lux to swing open Decon. Not exactly the cleanest fight for him. Catwa stepping up instead. That fake plant to draw the Jewel in towards double doors, but was never going to go.
Lux has stepped forward, and that tick of the Molotov should force him to fall back. That's information he thinks he's given up that he doesn't want to mess with.
Okay, Big Azera catches Tessus coming through that smoke. Shush only good for one, then runs right into Kawes, who body blocks him from access to that ramp room. Kixan starting to kick himself into this round.
Yo, Payne's playing a really good defense though so far. This is going to be a tough half for Heroic the whole way through. Bomb, I believe, is already down in secret.
Snow's looking for this. Now sees Kixan climbing up. Couldn't stop him though.
That's almost not a bad thing to spot though. If you're on the Heroic side of things, you're like, great, keep your attention on me. Like, the bomb's being planted downstairs. You are so far away from having any impact.
And now he can start the flank, but it was always a bait to allow Kawes to get that kill on Kixan. So it falls to NERDS. And they will begin to fall down the vent into the lower bomb site. NERDS is gathering info on the players running within the site. So he wants to fight this in a more aggressive stance. Of course he does. The leg showing of his two opponents, and he takes away the first. He goes for the second at the same angle. And that's NERDS. Chance to break each other's money here. NQZ to kick things off. Tessus going down. Oh, Lux in the follow-up. Where do you go now if you're Heroic?
I don't know, but this T-side feels odd to me. I feel like I've seen like 3 or 4 times already where someone's just trying to walk through a smoke in like a 5-on-5 and just get lucky. And that ain't working. Big Uzer has no reason to move from his position. You already have a player lower in the bomb site. That's Kawes. Everything's covered. 1 ramp, 2 upper, 1 big garage to watch mini, and 1 downstairs already.
Oh, NQZ to take out Kixan. Oh, big turn away. NERDS looks away. Kawes peeks and reveals himself. And it's Dexter left and a save. So 20 seconds remaining in the round for Dexter to try and save this, Galil. And that ends up being a tied scoreline of 4 apiece. Money thrown in the bin again here for Heroic. Dexter actually trying to die. He's going down the vent. 5 seconds. Oh.
Yeah, but now it's backfired. Now
yeah,
they know exactly where he is. He's got to just tuck his tail.
Oh god, it could go so badly. It could end so badly.
Okay, well that's an important kill.
It's all good.
Doesn't get punished, gets an AK-47 out of it. Admirable attempt.
He's got his misses out of the way for today. Oh, Kawes runs out of ammo though. Could have had all 5 if he had a few extra bullets in the chamber.
Yeah, if he had the A4.
Yeah, if he had that old A4.
Trusty A4.
Never get to see that A4, despite being able to purchase both.
Yeah, I never use it. It doesn't feel like it's worth the money.
No.
Especially when I'm always dropping guns to you guys. It's like you're just gonna push and die with this anyways.
Yeah, exactly. At least die with a cheaper gun.
Well, Heroic's feeling boxed in. Payne again, I think, are playing this really smart. They're like, screw ramp room. We don't need it. Put someone in lower. They have 2 players down there. 1 in lobby to make sure they can't retreat and fall back to the upper bomb site. Lux will get the attention first. Spots a leg, a little bit of damage. Now they know the position. Good win on the first, and now they have the location of the final Heroic player.
Can NERDS clutch again? This one would be very difficult.
Nah, Big Uzer is going to play sound cues, right? If NERDS comes out and gets this kill on top of Hut, which he's not going to, then Big Uzer...
Tech 9s and a Deagle. That's all the Heroic have to play with. And given how their gun rounds are going, I don't have much faith in this. Not much at all.
He kept that up. 1's coming through the smoke. Lux unaware, completely blinded, still recovers in time. However, NERDS, bomb site's been overrun. Big Uzera pops up heaven at the perfect moment. They've got 1 more in Hut. He goes down. That's Dexter. And all the meanwhile, Tessus was trying to make the drop in towards Vent. And he hasn't been able to salvage any weapon. So 1 versus 3.
Bomb plan is the only thing you can really hope for here. And that's what he's got. Anything else is an absolute bonus.
He's hoping and praying someone makes the mistake of coming down vents.
Oh,
if he gets this kill and gets the rifle.
Okay, he's got that. He does have the rifle in the vent now, but they've moved in quite swiftly. They're going to smoke out Decon. They're doubled up. Defuse is happening just at that door on the right side, and Tesses is not going to catch that angle. Oh, they came off it. Okay. Okay, finally, the pull cuts through the smoke. Yeah, got a little
Last chance to get to 5.
Smokes out on the cross. That is so sick. NQZ is so fast. And Dexter's not happy about that whatsoever. That is how his half will finish.
I feel like Heroic have never been able to cross to Secret in the rounds they've even wanted to. Smokes have been blown open, they've been spammed, but anytime they actually commit to the cross, it's just they get completely shut down. It's happening again. Tess is outside. Kixon's going to swing out at any moment, so NQZ got to be really careful. One from Mini as well. 3 players are so focused on this upper, and it leaves them susceptible to the upper bomb site.
Kowes goes back to the garage, and Tesses is looking for that. They've given this round over, haven't they?
Yeah, for how much I've said they've played the CT side really smart, that last one from Kowes is not a necessary play whatsoever.
Nope. Maybe just a product of feeling himself in this half, and he just feels like he can fly everything.
It's the product of being on a 7-1 run. This opens up Heaven. This opens up the 8 bomb site. Lux had to evacuate. Snow's downstairs, split between the bomb sites.
If they get a 5th round, here it is. The half score line doesn't really tell you how the Counter-Strike went down in this first half. Bomb is going to be planted. Heroic into the post plant, and they're looking to secure 5 right at the end of half number 1. Lux coming in from Heaven. Spots out Kixan. Grenade's going to finish him off. Tesses now alone. 40 HP, and he's in main. He's worried about Heaven first. Perhaps his secondary thought shall be Snow as he peeks in towards him. Big shot from Tesses. Now 1v1. Descending down, sticking the defuse. Oh, Lux is on it, and he's come off just at the right time to decapitate Tesses. Oh, bomb.
All right.
Now a 4 scoreline, Pain on the T side. Let's see what their attacking side looks like. They had a great defense. They've lost the first player in the pistol, though. That's Lux out of there.
That's a nice little one-tap from Dexter. Oh, that smoke game is so dangerous, though. He's going to get in towards Mini. Back behind the smoke. Does he want to come back through? He's got a teammate up on the hut. Oh, blinded probably, but Dexter's got another one outside. Dexter has shut this down. 3 kills for him. And Big Uzera and Kowes have nothing to do.
You ready for one of the best clutches of the pistol round history that we've had?
Look, dude, don't even make jokes about Heroic with a lead in an unlosable pistol round.
This will be the 3rd.
Let's not test the powers here today.
I'm testing it. 2v5, now 2v4.
It's essentially a 2v5 with a clock.
I bet Heroic are just sitting back going, guys, don't peek.
Well, no one's peeking, so it's working. So
Saw's ready. He's got the beaten stick out.
Yeah, you needed to have that conversation. Like
anybody tries to move forward, it's smack. Unbind W.
Well, this is the only play left to Pain. Kixon's going to swing out. Dexter wants one more, but Shush will take it with the dualies. So pistol round for
Up on either side. Dexter brings his outside early, and NQZ to drop nerds. Reply instant from Dexter. Big Azera meets a negative fate, and we're now at a 4v4.
Good on Dexter, though. That controls the outside portion of the map. He's calling it clear. There's no smokes up or anything like that, so they can have all the information in the world. Tess is feeling like he might get tested over towards ramp. You can see the AWPer and the X-Ray kind of peering in this direction, looking for a jiggle, looking for a peek of some kind. Tess's ain't going to give it to him.
Oh,
he does now.
Yeah, but that's not kind of the peak that you want. That's a wide swing into an instant headshot into I'm out of there.
Yeah, and it's a cool timing as well, like right when the Molotov's about to fade, so you're thinking in your head like maybe they're starting to move forward and gear up and get in position to actually try and attack when the Molotov disappears. Footstep heard. Lux is calling that Kixon has gone towards vents.
Shoosh up in the rafters. That'll be a tough position if they decide to go in towards A. They're going to have that threat in front of them. Yeah, it's not a comfortable situation here for Pain, but they have got a smoke. They can smoke main or lurk smoke out in front of the vent. Maybe try and get down the vent here itself, but it's blown open. They had an Itchy grenade save for that, and the Itchy also got a kill on Cowes. Now the rotation for Dexter is already down. Here's that bomb. Ooh, it is actually going to make it out to the side. Snow does well to dodge it, and in fact, he's feeling it. No, he's lost that plant now.
Yes, he certainly has. No chance of getting a plant down.
Pain Gaming sending multiple players outside with these smokes. They're going to try and get pretty much everybody down secret. There is already a rotation down to the lower bomb site because of this, and that's Nerds playing just outside of Decon on those stairs.
There's not a whole lot of people who can help Nerds, though. So, I mean, if
he doesn't need any help.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
He's going to have a huge... Never mind. He's going to run away.
That's what I'm saying. And there's no one to drop down ramp, so he's actually all on his own. They're just getting here now, just arriving, but the smoke is up, and he's feeling pretty isolated.
Isolated indeed, but plenty of bullets in that A4 and just one kill. So, yeah. He does need help. In fact, he needs lots of it, and it's not coming. In fact, Heroic have fallen to pieces in a split second. It's just Shuj, and he's down. All right, Pain Gaming, that is one hell of a round.
Oh, maybe a little too much.
Beatable. I don't think either of these teams beat MOUZ. You know, it feels like the only team they could beat is Eternal Fire, and even then, based on how Eternal Fire have been getting better, I think that'll be a tough game.
We kind of established like the hierarchy, I think, like on day 1 or 2, where it was kind of like Spirit and MOUZ are kind of the two teams at the top that you expect to be in the finals.
I mean, they were our finalists last season, right? And you'd expect them to be back there again.
Yeah, Furia and Eternal Fire will be teams that can upset and challenge and be a surprise like Dark Horse run, and then there's kind of everyone else at the event, where it's like, we don't really know where to put you.
Which is crazy, because, I mean, VP at an event like this, you would want them to be a team you could consider up there, but they have just been so bad.
Tell me what you really think, Dingo.
They really have.
All right.
I think they'll admit that themselves. It's crazy, but they're going up against the battle of the bad. It's going to be Falcons in that lower bracket, so at least Falcons have had some wins under the belt recently. And this was the rematch, actually, from Cologne. The Falcons eliminated VP.
True.
Cologne. So that's a rematch again for elimination, this time at BetBoom Dacha, the very next tournament.
Yeah, they got something to prove in that matchup. You'd expect VP. Coming in, that one will be personal for them. Looks like it's going to be an attempted split at the upper bomb site coming up the vents. Op goes down, but actually that's not a bad eventuality considering it's a player on top of the HUD. Gladly trade the Op to get that player out of position, and now Dexter and Shush have to shave.
Yeah, maybe as well. I mean, they could do it with a little trim, a little lineup maybe.
Yeah, clean up that neckline.
I think their beards are beautiful.
10-9. And Pain have economic control out of this as well. Like, you have this Op and M4 saved, which is something. But I don't think you can buy up around it if you're Heroic on the other 3 players. I feel like that'd be a big risk at this stage of the game, but we'll see what kind of money they have after all is said and done. They will find a safe haven in T's spawn. And Pain Gaming hits double digits up by 3.
Two deployed. Nerds looks to try and come out and address that, see if anybody pushes through into garage from the smokes. Tapping. Oh, smoke broken open and blasted away is Dexter. So Heroic lose the first player. Pain Gaming slipping down into the lower bomb site.
And Dexter didn't see anyone except NQZ.
Yeah, that's true. No information
so
picked up
no
either.
Intel. Nobody's rotated lower from Heroic side of things.
And you've lost Kixan.
And you only have 3 players, so I think you're probably going to end up gambling at the upper bomb site. Footsteps made by NQZ. Tessus is over in ramp. He can drop down and just see what happens on the entrance. See if he can find any kills, and picked off by the AWP, and now you have to.
Gotta save. 12 rounds for Pain Gaming. They're about to win this series. They're about to move on in the upper bracket, where they'll play the winner of our next game, which is Eternal Fire versus MOUZ. The loser, which is very much looking like it's going to be Heroic, will be going down to the lower bracket, where they will, you guessed it, play the loser of our next game.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the explainer.
You're welcome. Everybody at home can follow along.
12-8, 4 chances for Pain to close out this map. And they're looking like one of those 4 is going to go in their favor. Money still such a problem for Heroic. Sjuush can drop a rifle over in the next round. Nertz should be able to drop one as well. Might throw a little wrench into some of his... It's going to be dangerous. You need to figure out how to get Nertz and Dexter fragged on a consistent basis. That's the engine of your team, is those 2 guys. Those are the ones who are going to create things for you. Sjuush, Tessa's phenomenal role players. Kixon, an in-game leader, still trying to establish himself at the top levels of professional Counter-Strike. You have to have Nertz and Dexter.
Well, Nertz this round, he's chimed in.
Pain's not being secretive about this at all. They've played a lot around slow, walking around, misdirection. This one is just like, hey, baby, we're coming. We're coming to the B-bomb site.
Yeah, they are coming in, ready to come through the control room window. And Cowes, he's got the headshot on TSS, so that numbers is drawn even. Cowes on the follow-up. Okay, Pain Gaming now staring down the barrel of a 13-8 scoreline, 2-0 over Heroic. Sjuush fighting back, good headshot. That's something, all right. Big Zero, though, able to trail it out elsewhere, and Sjuush now is not in a position to win this round. It's Pain Gaming coming into today, losing their first map, being able to bounce back on Dust 2, and closing with a nuke decider. Fantastic work from the Brazilians, and they are going to move on in the upper bracket here at our playoffs, our double elimination bracket, where they will play the winner of Eternal Fire and MOUZ. Sjuush is about to go down, and it's confirmed.